Four college friends, Arav, Kabir, Ria, and Neha, were sitting in their college canteen, laughing over lunch. Kabir suddenly asked, "So, what are you all doing this weekend?" Arav and Neha shrugged. "Nothing much." Ria smiled. "Probably just sleep." Kabir grinned and leaned forward. "My parents are going out of town tomorrow for a wedding. They'll be gone for 3 days. Why don't you all come to my place tomorrow at 7 p.m.? We'll order food, watch movies, and party all night." The others looked at each other and immediately agreed. Done. It'll be so much fun. The next evening, exactly at 7 p.m., Arav, Ria, and Neha arrived at Kabir's house. The food had already been delivered. After eating together, they settled into the living room. "Let's watch something on Netflix," Kabir suggested. Arav picked up the remote and began scrolling through horror movies. Suddenly, he stopped. "Guys, do you remember this game?" Everyone looked at the TV. The movie's title was Charlie Charlie. Neha laughed. "Oh my God, we used to play that in school with pencils and paper. Nothing ever happened." Curious, they started the movie. The film explained that Charlie Charlie wasn't just a game. According to an old legend, it was a ritual used to communicate with restless spirits. Many people who had played it claimed they heard whispers, some went missing, and others never returned after playing. The movie warned that the game had strict rules. A sheet of paper had to be divided into 4 sections labeled Yes and No. 2 pencils had to be balanced in a cross. Everyone playing had to sit in a circle while holding hands. Most importantly, no one could break the circle until the spirit left. Otherwise, the spirit could remain behind. Ria frowned. "That's new. We never held hands when we played." Before anyone could say another word, the electricity suddenly went out. The entire house was swallowed by darkness. "Oh no," everyone groaned. Kabir and Arav searched the kitchen and returned with a few candles. Their dim light filled the room with dancing shadows. Kabir suddenly smiled. "This is perfect." The others looked at him. "Let's actually play Charlie Charlie." Neha rolled her eyes. "Seriously? It's fake. And honestly, it's boring." Ria looked around at the candlelit room. She smiled nervously. "This actually feels like the perfect atmosphere." Within minutes, Kabir drew the paper, wrote yes and no, and carefully balanced the pencils. The 4 friends sat on the floor in a circle and held hands. Together, they whispered, "Charlie, Charlie, are you here?" Nothing happened. They asked again, "Charlie, Charlie, are you here?" Still, nothing happened. They repeated, "Charlie, Charlie, are you here?" Again, nothing happened. Neha sighed. "I told you, this is boring. We'd have more fun playing Ludo." Suddenly, Arav shouted, "Guys, look!" Everyone's eyes dropped to the paper. The top pencil turned toward yes. No one spoke. Kabir forced a laugh. "It probably moved because of the wind." Trying to stay calm, Ria asked, "Charlie, Charlie, can you hear us?" The pencil slowly pointed to yes. Arav whispered, "I don't think that's the wind anymore. Maybe he is really here." Kabir asked, "Charlie, Charlie, give us a hint that you are really here." There was complete silence. The room suddenly became cold. "Guys, why is it so cold? The AC isn't even working," Neha said. Before anyone could answer, they heard a knock on the door. 3 slow knocks echoed from the bedroom door. Everyone froze. Arav looked at Kabir. "Were you expecting someone?" Kabir slowly shook his head. "My parents won't be back until the day after tomorrow." The room became silent again. With trembling hands, Arav asked, "Charlie, was that you?" The pencil pointed to yes. Raya's voice shook. "Charlie, can you leave, please?" The pencil slowly turned toward no. Neha's breathing became heavier. "I told you we shouldn't have played this." Kabir swallowed hard. Charlie, Charlie, can we leave? Once again. No. Then the three knocks returned. Louder this time. Neha couldn't take it anymore. I'm calling my dad. The others immediately shouted. No. But Neha let go of everyone's hands, stood up, grabbed her phone, and dialed her father's number. Kabir screamed, Come back. You're not supposed to break the circle. Ignoring him, Neha pressed the phone against her ear. It rang once, twice. On the third ring, someone answered. Before Neha could speak, a voice appeared from the other side. The call disconnected. Neha's face turned completely pale. Arav whispered, What happened? In a trembling voice, she said, It said you shouldn't have left. Ria slowly raised a trembling finger and pointed behind Neha. Kabir, Arav, and Ria all stared in horror. What? Neha asked. Kabir could barely speak. Behind you, standing in the darkness, was a tall figure. Its face couldn't be seen, only two glowing red eyes and the outline of a twisted smile. Before anyone could move, the figure grabbed Neha. She screamed as she was dragged into the next room. The bedroom door slammed shut on its own. The remaining three sat frozen, still holding hands. Kabir whispered through tears, Don't let go. We have to end the game. Arav, in a shaking voice, said, Charlie, Charlie, we're sorry. Please let us go. Kabir and Ria joined him, repeating, Charlie, Charlie, we're sorry. Please let us go. Charlie, Charlie, please end the game. They repeated the words again and again. Suddenly, the paper burst into flames on its own, and every candle went out at the same time. Ria shouted, Kabir, Arav, are you here? Yes, Ria, Kabir said. Yeah, I'm here too, Arav said. A few terrifying seconds passed. Then the electricity returned. The paper had turned to ashes. The pencils lay broken on the floor. The three friends rushed to the bedroom. Kabir slowly opened the door. Neha was lying unconscious on the floor. There was no sign of anyone else. Ria sprinkled water on her face. After a few moments, Neha slowly opened her eyes. What happened? Arav forced a weak smile. It's over. We're safe now. No one spoke about what they had seen that night. Kabir threw away the burnt paper, the broken pencils, and the candle wax from his house. Then Kabir and Arav dropped Neha and Ria home safely. Kabir stayed with Arav until his parents returned. The four friends never played another supernatural game again. Whenever someone joked about Charlie, Charlie, they would simply smile and change the subject. They weren't able to tell anyone about that night. That night taught them one thing: not every game is just a game. Some doors should never be opened, because not everything that enters is willing to leave.